Thank you for watching, liking, commenting, sharing, and subscribing right now. The user known as SNK, and I'm not quite sure what that stands for or if I even want to know, asked the question, Chris, is it true that in Windows Vista you can use a flash drive or a hard drive as RAM? Yes and no. For years, Windows and many operating systems have needed more memory, RAM. This place in the system that when a program's running, it's actually running inside of memory, and when the computer runs out of physical memory, it uses a part of your hard drive as virtual memory. This is where the swap file comes from, or in some cases a swap disk. That is virtual memory, not memory that is solid state, no moving parts, but is actually a part of the hard drive. Virtual memory is definitely a lot slower than real memory. It's just always been the case. In Windows Vista, it still has virtual memory inside the operating system, that kind of support. Without it, the operating system would probably cease to exist, or you wouldn't be able to run a lot of programs at one time without your computer saying, I got no more memory, I can't do anything else. What were you saying again? I forget, I got no more memory. But with Windows Vista, they introduced a feature called ReadyBoost, and ReadyBoost is something that you have the option to use so long as you have a capable USB stick, a thumb drive, a USB drive, plug it into an open USB port, and so long as it's fast enough, Windows will say, well, instead of using this as disk space for putting files onto, I can allocate part of it, or maybe even all of it, to putting my virtual memory onto. Well, so instead of putting virtual memory on a place on the hard disk, which is slow because it's got moving parts, so long as your USB stick is fast enough, Windows could use your USB stick for virtual memory, or some virtual memory operations. In essence, making virtual memory faster, because on these USB sticks, there's no moving parts. Now, this is not as fast as the RAM that's likely installed in your system already, but it is faster than the hard drive, making ReadyBoost a good option. And for that reason, I recommend getting at least a 2 GB or a 4 GB USB stick that is compatible with the ReadyBoost feature inside of Windows Vista. Now, you'll know right away whether or not the drive, the USB stick, is compatible with ReadyBoost when you plug it in. It'll tell you, hey, do you want to use this for virtual memory swapping? Do you want me to set it up as a ReadyBoost drive? And you can go in and configure it from that point. If it doesn't even prompt you, the stick isn't fast enough. The good news is that these things are coming down in price, like big time. So if you got Windows Vista, it is my full endorsement that you also have a ReadyBoost drive plugged into one open USB port somewhere on your PC. It's a good thing to have. I've got so many of these things, it's not even funny. So there's the answer to your question. Now, if anybody else has any recommendations specifically for good ReadyBoost ready media, by all means, let us know. We're always there, live on the internet at live.pirillo.com.